On May 23, 2010, the lives of civilians in Tivoli Gardens and surrounding communities of Western Kingston were destroyed by the incursion. The turmoil began when the Jamaican government sent armed forces acting on the demands of the United States government to extradite then fugitive and major drug lord Christopher Dudus Coke. Many civilians were wounded, arrested, and executed. Homes were riddled with bullets, while some families lost everything, including their providers. A father is a male parent of a child. They are known as providers and in many cultures regarded as the secondary caregivers to a child. Fathers who are involved in their children's lives offer specific provisions needed to aid in their development. Active fathers, whether it's a biological father, stepfather, or in some cases a grandfather, plays a role in reducing behavioral and psychological problems in children. Fatherless Lullabies, 7 years later, a tribute to those who lost their fathers during the May 2010 massacre, a tribute to the fathers killed in Western Kingston.
Hello, my name is Jordan Robinson. I am a survivor and I have experienced the 2010 Tivoli Gardens incursion, and this is my story. I remember that it was loud, disturbing, frightening. I couldn't get any sleep because I was scared to go drop asleep and then anything could happen. I could hear kids, I could hear adults running up and down, screaming, bawling because someone has died for them. What affected me the most is that I lost my friends, I lost my second mom, and most of all, I lost my father.
Assuring me that it will be better. Your arms are my shelter, lifting me up when I fall short. Your hand is my comfort, teaching me what's right and wrong. Your voice makes me strong.
Many mothers lost their child's father and provider as a result of the Tivoli Gardens incursion. As a result, some mothers have found it hard to provide for their children. This, in turn, results in cases of child labor because mothers need help to provide for their household.
Baby father left me in a shambles, miss, since him dead. This is since the incursion, I just be a problem. This is the 2001 war. It's not even bad like no. In the 2001, even after everything they done, Dudus could have helped with. No Dudus not there again. So just me and my two people then. Just me and them alone. Nobody help me but me and them and God. Sometimes my people can't go to school. When I hear time come to go back to school, I feel walk and beg. Sometimes just send him out to Coronation Market, go sell some bag juice.
Mama, it's you alone and God. At least Daddy left his rod, showed you how to sew and all the things you need to know. Single parenting and you're still mentoring Mama alone while Daddy gone underground.
Psychologically, fathers are important for the growth of a child. A family without a father figure is like a sheep without a shepherd.
Fathers are really important within the home and families because traditionally fathers are seen as protector, provider, and the one who brings the family together. And so when a father is absent, it's like there's a void in the family. And once there's children involved, that absence of the father produces quite a lot of issues for children. The role of the father in the family is critical.
Your role as my father is always needed. Just as how you pray, I succeeded. You always care, told me never to fear. Ensure I did what's right and fight every battles with all my might.
In almost all aspects of life, a child needs their father. If there is no father figure present, the needs of the child fall solely onto the mother.
I feel sad. I feel lonely. I could always depend on him for anything because he was right there. And now that he's gone, my family doesn't have any breadwinner anymore. Doesn't have anyone to support us emotionally, physically, mentally. And now that he's gone, it's all up to my mother. And it's all up to me too, because I have to stop school sometimes just to make a little money on the side.
Daddy, you're no longer here. And now all I have is fear. But who will help with homework? Who will watch me sleep? Daddy, you're gone. So who will buy the Jeep?
A father's presence is needed in the life of a child, especially their sons.
When a father raises a boy, he brings everything male to the raising of the boy. When a mother raises a boy, she brings what she knows, her own femaleness, and what she understands from of what it means to be a man. But it's never the same, you know. Boys look to their father for role model, for identity development. Boys look to their fathers for leadership. Boys look to their father for comfort and protection, you know. A boy feels that his father is the best, he's the strongest, he will fix anything, he will fix everything. A boy thinks his father is invincible, you know, he can do anything. So it is really a void, a real deep void when a boy is missing his father.
Jordan's father was murdered in the incursion. Since then, Jordan's attitude, grades, and attendance in school has been affected negatively, along with his personal life.
There have been a lot of changes in my family since then. I have to stop school sometimes just to make a little money on the side for my mom so she can give my sister to go to school. My mom has to work triple jobs so she can have more money to send me and my sister to school. We have to depend on selling a little baking, church, little friends at the side who will see and help us out. Otherwise from that, nothing.
Mothers rely on the fathers to instill discipline in children and to act as a voice of reason.
Mothers look to fathers for discipline. You would have heard sometime while you were growing up that mothers will say, wait until your father comes. You know, what that communicates to the child is that the father will sort out things. He will discipline, he will put things back in line. And so the absence of father really creates a void. The other important role of father is the shaping of the child's identity, especially the boys. Boys need their fathers. Why? Because boys want to know how to become men, or a boy wants to know how to become a man. So when a boy misses his father, when a boy's father is absent from the home, he looks to his mother.
A home without a father and a jobless mother has proven to be strenuous on the upbringing of a child. She recalls before his execution, her child's father took his responsibilities seriously despite his struggles.
You see, since my baby father dead in the incursion, nothing really go on. Me did have a look of work. I work down at tools hardware. And I lose the look of work down there and there with the pity them now. You know things just rough. Me I feel back and forth with them. Get a look of days work every now and then and do look of something, but it's not sufficient. You know, the incursion do whole heap of damage. Because when my baby father did alive, he used to take care of the pity them. He used to take care of them. He make sure that them go to school. He never have it. He used to work down a Nutramix. You know, Nutramix down from Marcus Garvey Drive, miss down there, so he used to work over the plant. So, you know, they make one look of money over there, you know, miss. And he used to carry it come and we could have eat and we could have find Sunday dinner.
Jordan wishes he could change a lot of things about his circumstances. And his main question is, what will the government do to help?
I change a lot of things. I change say my father should still alive, and if not, I change for the government do. Because they just have the incursion and then that's it. Apologize for who dead, who get misfire catch. But I don't like them to step up and down to one time my mother got the part of his. But them say just because you have fridge and TV, I not qualify for go upon it. And seeing that if I did qualify, it would help me out very much. Because I could have gone to school and have a little lunch money and pocket and also my sister. But because them say that it has been a real struggle.
The initiative from the government to help struggling low-income families is through PATH.
PATH stands for Program of Advancement Through Health and Education, and it is an initiative by the government of Jamaica with support from donor partners such as, the World Bank, the Inter-American Development Bank, and other multilateral and bilateral agencies. So our program is aimed at delivering benefits by way of cash grants to the poorest and the most vulnerable persons in our society. So PATH generally targets all poor families and provides benefits for children from birth to age of leaving secondary school, pregnant and also breastfeeding women, the elderly, which are individuals usually 60 years and over, persons with disabilities, and also adult poor. So if you know of any members of your family who's in need of assistance, they should really apply or to ask the head of the household to apply.
Daddy, it's time to build my future. What will I become? A teacher, soldier, or perhaps a police? How do I become someone who killed you? Not knowing the hustle you had to do. Daddy, I will make you proud, even when you're in the cloud.
Jordan is trying to overcome the loss of his father and aims to make his mother proud. Currently a high school student, Jordan has big dreams for himself and his family.
I will never forget the day my father died, but I know that I will make him and my mother proud despite the hardships that I face. I'm in grade 11 now and approaching to do my CSEC examinations, and I aspire to become a biomedical engineer so I can take care of my mother, take care of the world, and spread the kindness that she has shown me how to spread. I plan to try my best to get my mom out of the inner city so she can live a better life before she dies. And I also want to help to take care of my other siblings.
A mother's tears will never be shed in vain. Despite their hardship, she embraces the role of both mother and father to ensure that her children will never be in need of anything. With her heart turned towards God, she continues to pray for a bright future.
So right now, I'm supposed to pray for better days to come, You see my two little boy, them will get bigger. When them get bigger, them see when I forgot turn around and help me. And we just treat them to the best of my ability, miss. And make them be the best young gentleman for come, Can be a ladies man, yeah. And help out them mother, cause boy, miss. I just got alone. I wait for better days, I tell you. I swear, miss. Right now, me I cry, miss. You know what? Miss, it just rough out there sometime, man. It just rough, me I tell her. Just rough. I just hope for the best right now, yeah?
A father's presence in a child's life can never be fully replaced or compensated by that of a mother. A mother can only do her best to raise her children with love and support, but it will never take the place of a father's presence.
7 years later, Fatherless Lullabies has been sung. Even then, I'll join no gang. Daddy, it's me, your son, looking at the battles you've won.